Welcome back to our channel. This is absurd. The strangest things happen in this NBA. Modern NBA is weird, man. Straight up. It is just so unusual. Let's take a look at this news story. This is from Legion Hoops. Per Shams Charania. The Lakers reportedly serenaded Austin Reaves with his favorite country songs and customized AR initialed pillows in their meeting to discuss a new deal. Lakers really went all out to keep their guy. Respect. That is from Brett Siegel, NBA. I don't know who the hell that is. And then they got a picture of Austin Reaves, maybe with his pillows. I have no idea. It's just crazy. Okay, so there's narratives all up in this, right? Why is this a story? Why? Well, pillows. Embroidered, customized pillows. His favorite songs. Okay, I get it. You were really looking forward to signing this guy to a long-term deal, which they did. 4 years, $185 million. The Lakers are happy to have him. He's happy to be a Laker. It's a perfect match. Now, the basketball conversations are different. The basketball conversations about him disappearing in the playoffs, it's valid. I know that there's reportedly a liking of Luka to AR-15. They really, I guess, respect each other. Luka wants him as his running mate. And this all kind of makes sense because everything that the Lakers doing seems to be focused on building the team for and around Luka. So AR-15 steps into this role as his running mate, and he's the first chip to fall. He's the first guy to get a deal from the Lakers. I mean, Luka just signed a 2-year extension last year, I think it was, after getting traded to the Lakers. They gave him a couple extra years, and that'll get him paid through the majority of this decade or whatever, the last half part of the decade. So he asked for him, and he wants him there, and everything's hunky-dory. But it doesn't address the needs of the team with respect to defense, like their defense getting better. So this gives him the offensive scoring mate. It seems like it makes sense because if and when Luka gets injured, Austin Reaves basically gets to plug and play and do exactly what Luka was doing. When Luka's on the bench, you can basically run the same offense through AR-15. It's the same kind of thing. He doesn't hit the most ridiculous step-back threes from 26 feet like Luka does, but he can knock down a three, and offensively he's very potent and capable, and he can beat up a bunch of regular season teams. We've seen that. Playoffs, different story, but anyways. The thing about the pillows, though, and the music, like, it's just so unusual and so weird. It makes you think that there's an element of this that ties in, like, the whole concept of the Lakers catering to LeBron. Like, is this the Lakers making a statement that they were going all out to try to sign Luka's guy, all out to get the guy that they liked? And here's LeBron still kind of waiting for his contract, or, maybe he's trying to play it coy. I have no idea. All I know is that they paid AR. They got a couple other guys there. They're going to be looking to re-sign probably. They're going to want to keep the salary and the payroll down. They probably want to bring in a solid two-way player, legitimate defender, that can add some scoring on the perimeter too. And then a center, right? A real center, because you saw Luka asked for that. So they signed Luka's buddy. Now they're going to want to get Luka's center and, build around the team that way. And the story is just so weird because it almost has that spite LeBron moment, which is interesting because the Lakers played politics like in a nice way, right, in the offseason. Hey, we want to give LeBron his time. He's obviously earned that. They said all the right things. LeBron is saying, hey, I got to discuss this with the fam and take vacation and all that. They're all saying the right things, but, like, why this? Why this? This is really, really weird. Going all out, just treat him special, just serenading. It's just, and then to report it, it's just crazy to me. But I do think that some of this does go back to the ill will, the karma, and the bad energy and JuJu from Rich Paul. And what he tried to do with that whole Austin Reaves and trade and all that. Like, that stuff was just so disrespectful and unnecessary. while that team's competing, and those are teammates, and it's not his business, and it's not in goodwill to do that. And now I think some of it's going back his way. See, wealthy people who think they're smarter than everybody, you know, when they got that bad karma coming back, that bad energy gets thrown back at them. How's it taste, man? How you like them apples, asshole? You know? Anyways, weird stuff, but I think I understand where it's coming from, and I think I understand the nature of it. This is Get Back. Tell me what you guys think. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out some more videos. We'll see you guys soon on the next one.